Hey, Heather from Hooked on Pickin here. I am here with one of the sales reps that they have here, and she's going to explain a little bit more about what that even means here at Via Trading. All right, so I know here at Via Trading you can walk in and buy stuff off the floor, but you know, for like me who lives near St. Louis, that's not a viable option at all times. So how do you, as a salesperson, how do you communicate with the people who want to buy the product here?
So basically you have different ways to communicate with us. We can be reached via email, of course. You also have the phones, we use text. We also use WhatsApp, for instance, because it's convenient to send pictures. We work through emails, and so any channel you want to use, what's easier for you, either walking, emails, phones, text. We can pretty much help you in the way that's most convenient for the customer.
And we're going to get all that contact info, like all the email and all that stuff. We'll put it in the description below when we do this video, so it'll be accessible to you. So, okay, let's say if I live in the LA area and I just want to walk in. So how does that work with me meeting you and being able to just buy a pallet off the floor and pick it up myself? How would that work?
So we do have a process. We are multiple salespeople here. So each customer, new lead, new prospect is assigned a dedicated account manager. So it can be random, or it can also be because you have you know a certain language. So if you speak on Spanish, you would be assigned an account manager that can, speak with you in Spanish. I do have lots of customers speaking French because I'm French. So whether you come from Canada or from some African countries.
Oh, so for my Canadian viewers, Cecile is your lady.
Absolutely, very happy to help. So you are assigned new customers pretty much every day as a salesperson, so it's our duty to reach out and learn a little bit more about the business you're doing, what you're looking for, if you're just starting or if you're an experienced wholesaler or retailer. It's going to be a different approach depending on your profile as a customer.
Okay, so you basically find out what I like, and then you kind of keep your eyes out for that kind of stuff, or I call you and say, hey, do you have this particular type, do you have a clothing palette? And so you say, yes, I have a clothing palette, and this, all the particulars, and
Absolutely,
you can send pictures, and you can give us all as much detail as we want about that particular one.
Totally.
So even if it's not online, we still have access to the stuff because we can go through you and get all that info.
Absolutely. So we know what our customer wants and like. We have notes. We have ways to follow up on this. And when I know I have a customer who only wants baby items, and I see a new baby palette coming on the floor, I'm going to shoot him a picture. Hey, we have a new palette. What do you think?
Okay.
And she will either or he answer, yeah, I'm totally down for it. Give me a shipping quote, because that's also something to consider when you're not local. This is how we get the merchandise to you. So we have also other options for that. But yes, a lot of our sales relationship is not only towards people who can come in physically.
Okay.
We also work a lot remote, so they can still have access to the product and not be at a disadvantage.
So for someone like me, I could give you a call and say, hey, I want this particular type of palette, and then you can be on the lookout for it. And I could even call you and say, hey, even if you didn't have it in the warehouse at the time, you could say, I'll be on the lookout and I need one this week. And so you keep your eyes peeled and know that I'm a willing buyer, and give me a call as soon as you get it.
That's a good point about having a dedicated account manager. We look out for your best interest, and we learn as much as we can about you, the budget, the price range you're working in, the quantities, depending on where you are. We know we also have direct products that can ship from other locations sometimes.
Okay.
So that's something that we know about our customers. If I know you live in Indiana, I'm more likely to offer you a truckload shipping from Georgia than a truckload shipping from Nevada, for instance.
Because it's going to be cheaper if we live, in Georgia to get one from Georgia, or if I live in the Midwest, you can ship maybe from Texas or somewhere else, and it'd be a lot cheaper than from California.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, awesome. So with the sales side of it, you're new to Via Trading.
Pretty new, yes.
Yeah, 4 months you said?
4 months.
4 months.
Feels like an eternity already.
Yeah, so can you kind of, just as a new person coming in, give us just some of your insights that you have, not being someone who sees the stuff all the time, just some of your thoughts, were you amazed about the scenario, all that goes on, or how did you start? Why are you even interested in this? So
that's a very good question. 4 months in, I'm still really impressed by the rhythm. It's really fast-paced. We have new customers all the time, new merchandise all the time, new leads all the time, and it's amazing. You have to be dynamic. You have to love interacting with people, and it's very rewarding to be able to help customers grow their business, make more money, and yeah, that's why I'm here. And I'm kind of passionate about finding treasures. I used to do a lot of like thrift store, diving.
So you're a reseller at heart, is what you're saying.
Exactly, absolutely, and I mean. Therefore, I used to, like back in the days, sell also on little apps on the side. So I know the process. I know how it works. I know what it entails to have to ship to customers or like the merchandise condition.
So you maybe did like some eBaying style of selling and all that kind of stuff before.
Exactly. So seeing a bunch of general merchandise in a pallet, to me, that's exciting because I want to see what's inside, what I can get for that. Like, and then it's really good to be able to transmit that to the customer. And that's why I'm here. And what I love the most is the family vibe we have via trading. I mean, you've met Mike, you've met probably a lot of people already.
We can totally joke around with everybody.
Exactly, and it's the best environment, the best corporate spirit. Is that a word in English? Yes. So I'm always smiling, always running around. Sometimes you get your hands dirty, so forget the manicure, but it's so rewarding. It's really amazing, yes.
Us resellers, we don't do manicures at all either. So
that's the point.
We're always unboxing something.
Exactly.
So, well, awesome. Now we're standing in a room called Liquidate Now. If you just want to elaborate a tiny bit about Liquidate Now while he kind of scans, you just keep talking and we'll be able to hear you.
So Liquidate Now, it's a little bit different from what you've seen in the warehouse in the sense that it's much more about opportunistic deals. Like what you've seen you've seen so far like recurring programs that the inventory would come back and back and back and you can reorder. These ones are more like individual stores or businesses that decide to liquidate part or all of their inventory at
like
one time.
Stores that have closed, and these are kind of like one-time deals.
Absolutely. It's not necessarily they close. It might be like just one product that they had ordered too much and they have overstocks that they want to get rid of. But that doesn't mean they don't have other business going on.
Okay, so they might still be open, but for whatever reason, they don't want to sell this pink hat anymore.
Yes, exactly.
So then now you get 149,800 of them and at 5 cents a unit.
Exactly. So the idea behind this Liquidate Now is getting your hands on new overstock merchandise in big quantities. So that works very great for like export, for wholesale, or for retailers. When you need inventory, you need to have like a lot of units of a product. It's not like one-time deal like a garage sale or a swap meet.
Sure.
But at the same time,
and even with liquidation, you may not find that exact same pallet again, but this you can have multiples of the same item.
Exactly.
And if you can figure out how to move it, and that would work. So can we get Liquidate Now items from you as a salesperson?
Yes, totally, you can. So depending on what your business is, and I know you are doing, let's say, lingerie, for instance.
Like
you
have
exactly
intimates over there.
Intimates here. I know that this deal is going to be great for you. It's going to be usually in bigger quantity than one pallet, but not always. But that allows you to have like the best
let's look at this
prices
one here.
too.
This one is new overstock, and it's basically 77 cents per
That's
load.
the little jewelry here.
So this one is.
This one.
They don't have a lot price per load
it's
up
not
there right now.
on this one yet. But
like these hats are $1.50 a unit price.
Yes, and what is good with this one, we act like a partner with the vendor, and we are open to submit offers. So let's say you are interested in buying the little hats, the Coke Burger Hats liquidation, the price is $150. Let's say you come back to me saying, okay, I'm interested in these loads, it's a lot, so what about $130? And then depending on what the vendor is going to say, we work all together to make the deal happen. So this is a little bit more flexible than the flat price pallets or truckloads.
Okay, so
we are open
if you like to negotiate or you see something in the Liquidate Now, do you have the Liquidate Now stuff online to look at?
They are online, yes.
Okay.
So you will have descriptions, you'll have pictures, sample pictures. Many of those are manifested as well, so you will have all the description, like how many units of which and what, sometimes
so like if it's different sizes or different colors.
Absolutely,
and stuff like that?
yes, it's going to be detailed as well.
Okay, Awesome. Well, that definitely gives me some insight, especially when it comes to having one product and selling it over and over and over again. So thank you so much. And
my pleasure.
So for my Canadian viewers, this is your lady to call us. Your name
Bien
again
sûr.
is?
Je suis Cécile. Appelez-moi.
Perfect. Awesome. I have no idea what she said, but I hope it's good.
I just said call me.
I don't speak any other language than English, and I'm even terrible at that. So hopefully it's been helpful learning exactly how basically a salesperson can have your best interest in mind at the Via Trading warehouse. And remember, in the end, Jesus wins.
Don't know how to get to Via Trading? Click the link in the description below. Via Trading was also awesome enough to create a coupon code for my viewers only. Use the coupon code HOOKED, shown in the description below.
This code will give you $50 off your very first order of $250 or more from Via Trading.
Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, just click on them here. And if you'd like to learn more about the reseller world, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thanks.